Are you interested in starting your own t-shirt printing business? Perhaps you're looking into the process of what it actually takes to operate your own print shop. Maybe you want to buy some equipment and print your own branded products. Whatever the situation you are in this video, I want to talk about the ins and outs of what it actually takes to operate a t-shirt printing business. We made it into LA and I had a chance to sit down with a great print shop that opened their doors to us, that is going to be able to share invaluable information that you're going to need in order to get started. All right, let's do it. So the first step of this process really begins with finding the suppliers that you're going to need to be able to offer them to the clients or perhaps your own brand. So today we're here in the LA offices of Bella Canvas, where essentially this is where they run their operations on a day-to-day, and they're able to create, sell, and offer unique products to entrepreneurs and businesses like yours. All right, so we're here at the showroom of Bella Canvas, and essentially this is where they stock a variety of their blank and wholesale apparel that print shops like yourself can use to get started. And as you guys can see, they have a variety of products here, whether it's crop tops, whether it's some more of the conservative type of tops, and they got a variety of garments available, whether it's cut-off sleeves, different colors, different print styles. You have your classic long sleeve tees, you got your hoodies, you got every kind of product that you could imagine printing on available here and in a variety of colors. I really think Bella Canvas has one of the largest color selection in the wholesale industry. And that's what's really going to make a lot of your printing and a lot of your service to entrepreneurs a lot more valuable if you have a variety of assortment available for them to choose from. This is essentially step one. Step one in the process of opening up a t-shirt printing business is in sourcing garments that you're going to be able to offer to the people that you're going to be working with. All right, so it's going to be important for you to have catalogs of the different styles and perhaps a couple of different of the styles that you're going to print on available on hand, so the people that walk into your shop or perhaps your garage can really feel and fit some of those garments. That way they want to place the order with you. And I truly believe that the difference between a very cheap print and a very quality print is obviously going to have to do a lot with the chemicals and the way that you treat the actual garment. But I really believe that the next thing is going to be the feel for it. A quality t-shirt is a difference between a $15 retail price for a printed t-shirt and a $30 retail price for a t-shirt. So yes, choosing suppliers with an assortment of products that you're able to use for your printing business is going to be key in being able to get repeat customers and new customers into your door. So whether you guys are printing out of a garage or you're printing out of a print shop, getting good suppliers is going to be step number one. And now what I want to do is I actually want to take you guys to a print shop, show you guys some of the details and some of the ins and outs of operating a print shop, and then even discussing some of the equipment that you guys can look into in order to open up your print shop, whether it's in a garage or whether it's in an actual physical location that people could visit. This is going to be the information that you're going to need if you're serious about getting started. So let's head on over there. So today we're here with Let's Print LA, and Let's Print LA is an amazing resource for entrepreneurs that are looking to start their own t-shirt lines without having to print off on their own. So we're actually going to be talking with one of the founders here today who's going to walk us through the entire process of what it takes to actually print a t-shirt and then offer some amazing advice for anybody that's looking to take this challenge on themselves. So let's head on over here. What up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Thanks again for having us here,
Yeah,
man.
for sure. Thank you.
This is awesome. So you guys are opening up your spot to us for everybody that's watching on this channel. And of course, there's a lot of questions that I want to ask. And obviously there's probably going to be some limitations. So everybody watching, I appreciate you guys for submitting some of the questions that you have. So I just want to go through some of them. More importantly, tell us a little bit more about, how this all started. We were speaking a little bit earlier about how this kind of came to life. Tell us a little bit about the transition of you working from a graphic designer to, owning your own print shop now.
Yeah, so originally my partner founded this as sort of a side project. He was working at night, printing for whoever he could find. I was doing a freelance design thing, started offering printing to my clients that I was outsourcing, and eventually a mutual friend linked up, Renee and I, and we decided there might be something here. I had worked in print shops previously, so I had some experience with that. And that was pretty much how the marriage started.
Nice. So then this was more of a more of a side hustle for a lot of you guys. So when you guys first started, it was more of a side hustle. which has now
Yeah.
become a main thing for you guys, right?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
tell us about the
It's been like just brick by brick is how we always describe it. It's, you know, I started coming in during the day, opening the door, see if any clients would show up, sort of start doing the Instagram thing and see if anybody starts DMing us. And then that just started growing and growing and growing until it went from a side project to now our full-time gig.
That's awesome. So tell us a little bit about, you know, like when you guys first opened the doors, obviously you're either looking for new business. What are some of the things that work for you guys to attract new clients and bring in new business to Let's Print LA?
Yeah, I think just great customer service and word of mouth. I know that's kind of cliche, but that's really how this goes in this business. You really become the guy or the shop for people once you start doing a good job. And once they're comfortable, they'll come back to you. They'll tell more people about you. So all those first customers, they just help spread the word and help it snowball.
So you mentioned before that you work with an ad agency, and then until you transition to become a full-time print shop owner. Tell us a little bit about that transition and how it's helped you here.
Yeah, definitely. When you're working for somebody else, especially in an agency atmosphere, there's actually a lot of similarities to what we do here at the shop with dealing with customers, managing production, and shipping products. But you know, you're only responsible for one portion of it. And sometimes I miss that, where now it's like I'm dealing with bookkeeping, I'm dealing with customer service, just every single facet of it. But I think that background definitely prepared me to be ready for this.
All right, this next question is for entrepreneurs. Perhaps they're watching this and maybe they want to start a print shop out of their own garage. So they want to start printing some shirts maybe for their own brand or perhaps for other customers in their own circle. What would you recommend they start with?
Well, I think screen printing, firstly, is a great business to try to get into because you can actually start it in your bedroom, you can start it in your garage, you don't need a lot of space and you don't need a lot of equipment just to get going. So the first step is always just to start, right? Get the right entry-level equipment, find some friends that need shirts, or maybe it's for yourself. Definitely do your homework, read a little bit, go online, watch YouTube videos, learn about the print process, understand cure times and different ink types and those sort of things. So when you are delivering product, you're not delivering stuff that's gonna, you know, be poor quality. But other than that, it's just get started.
What would you say is a pretty common mistake that people make when thinking they want to start their own brand? After watching maybe like a YouTube video, they watch somebody printing out of their garage. Like, what is a common mistake that you may see others attempt and then fail? And then, like, what would you say for them to overcome that? Or what's a common mistake that people do?
I would say whether it's starting a t-shirt brand or a print shop, to me it's just always about doing that homework. You sort of tend to overlook how important the little details are, and if you're printing with wrong mesh counts or just stuff like that you know is ultimately going to wash out after one time through the wash, you know, customers aren't going to be coming back to you. And then similarly, if you're starting a brand, it's kind of the same thing. If you're not doing your homework, understanding how the print process is, understanding limitations with colors, understanding just how to design and do a lot of this stuff on your own, I think you'll probably fail pretty quick because you'll just be, you know, relying on too many other people and not shipping good quality products.
So when it comes to printing on shirts, what do you guys look for in blanks?
Well, one thing we've realized is that a lot of customers don't have a preference. They just know they like it when they feel it. So when we're printing, we try to use Bella Canvas products, Next Level, more premium products like that because customers associate that quality with us. But as far as just the blank itself, we like 100% cotton, tri-blends, just soft shirts, side seams, things like that, so we know that they're not going to stretch out and warp after washing. For us, we're always trying to worry about customers that are reselling. So if they resell it, their customer's not happy, then they're coming back to us. So we're always trying to look down the line and just make sure we're using good quality garments.
So when it comes to like using blanks, like what cautionary tales do you have for people that may be wanting to buy blanks? In terms of like seconds or, you know, just buying them off a different market that's unreliable? Like what type of issues can they experience?
Yeah, a lot of those times when you find those deals, they're called irregulars. They're shirts that were declined by the manufacturer. Sometimes the reasons are worse than others. Sometimes there's holes, oil stains, things like that. Other times it could be as simple as there being a mismeasurement on the front of the shirt or the side or something like that. So you always have to be careful. So
when it comes to minimums that you require from companies, what are some of the minimums that you require and how many colors are you guys limited to when it comes to screen printing?
Sure. So for us, our minimum order is just 12 pieces. That's good for like 1 or 2 color printing. If you need anything more than that, 3, 4, up to 6 colors, the minimums usually do go up a bit. Oftentimes 48 is the highest minimum that we'll use for any sort of printing.
So then how many colors total are they able to print?
So up to 6 spot colors, though we can do different processes where sometimes we can simulate more colors than that, so it just depends on the artwork.
So now I want to take it over to the print process, show you where it goes from your artwork to a finished product. Let's head on over to the back. The screen printing process begins by preparing the customer's artwork. A program such as Illustrator or Photoshop is usually used to accomplish this step. The design is then printed on a film, which is then applied to the screen. At Let's Print LA, everything is done in-house, which allows them to efficiently process multiple clients all under one roof. The film is then burned onto the screen, which allows the ink to come through it. Once the screen is burned, high water pressure prepares it for production. Once it is cleaned off, it is ready to be used in production. This is where the manual labor comes in. There is a technique, and with enough practice, anyone can learn to screen print. Once the shirts are screen printed, they are thrown into the oven, where temperatures can exceed over 300 degrees in order to ensure the ink cures on the t-shirt. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and it better assists and helps you in understanding the process about t-shirt printing. If you guys have any further questions, comment right down below. More importantly, download your free guides, which will pop up right here. Check it out. And then the related video to this channel will be located right up above. Once again, make sure that you guys use Let's Print LA as a resource as you're building your brands. You don't have to invest thousands of dollars into getting started. You can simply start with a minimum order quantity. And of course, make sure you head on over to the Bella Canvas YouTube channel where they continue to provide related content, and check out some of their blanks and products that they offer. All right, see you guys on the next video. Bye.